So what's up guys, it's Terry here by Nino Quaji, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. As of today, we're 2.5 weeks away from the launch of Black Ops 6, which means that during this remaining lifespan of Modern Warfare 3, they're really not going to be doing that much weapon balancing. So for today's video, I got the fastest killing, lowest recoil, meta assault rifle loadouts for you guys to use here within Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, so you guys can maybe continue to raise that KD and enjoy the rest of Modern Warfare 3 to the best of your ability. So you guys are excited for these superior loadouts. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, and let's get to these loadouts. So let's go ahead and start this video off with one of the lowest recoil god guns in Modern Warfare 3, and that's going to be the STG-44. Now before getting into the attachments, if you want to see SMG loadouts, I uploaded that a couple of days ago, and if you want to see the perks and whatever secondary that I use in all of my loadouts, that's also going to be on that video as well. Just don't want to really reiterate that. We just easily watch that video. But starting things off, we got the muzzle of the quartermaster suppressor. At this point, it's one of the best attachments in the entire game, and I'm going to have this on every gun in the game. It improves our recoil control by 10 to 23%, making this gun extremely accurate, and we stay out the minimap every time we shoot, which is super effective. Now going on over to the barrel, there's a couple of choices you can have here. If you wanted the most damage range and bullet velocity, you could put on the Heinrichter C70 long barrel to help your damage by 28%. But I don't really find this necessary because all you really need is some speed, in my opinion, when it comes to the STG. And that's going to help us with the factory short barrel, helping our sprint to fire speed and ADS speed and our movement in general by a good amount of percentage. And it's still going to have amazing damage range because we don't really hurt our damage range that much using this short barrel. Now going over to the underbarrel, you can either use the DR6 handstop for a lot of movement, use the skeletal vertical grip, or you can combine both of those attributes in a sense with the jack slash. I really love this one because not only does it help us with a ton of movement, as you guys can see here, which allows us to move around the map faster, but we also get that vertical recoil control, helping us be more accurate by 8%, and we don't hurt our sprint to fire speed or ADS speed either. So the jack slash is really nice on this gun. Then going over to the stock is one of my favorite attachments. You gotta use the DR79 combo stock. Legit reduces the recoil on this gun to 0 by improving our recoil control in all directions by 11 to 21%. So this attachment in combination with the quartermaster suppressor will really maximizes the STG-44's potential and make you super accurate. So from here, you can either choose to have an ammunition for more power, and optic if you don't like the iron sights, or a laser for more speed, but I think a magazine is more necessary here, and for that reason, I'm going to use the 40 round mag. Having those 10 extra bullets will allow us to obviously body more opponents without having to reload as much. And there you guys go. With this 5 attachment STG-44, you have not only minimal recoil, but also a lot of movement as well compared to other ARs in the game. So it's like the best of both worlds, especially for multiplayer. As you can see, extremely accurate. And hell, with this freaking STG, you can even look into the universe. This is legit the galaxy gun when it comes to the ARs of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. So definitely rock this thing. It's fun. Next up, we're actually going to have an MW2 gun, which I think is still the best MW2 AR. And that's going to be the M13B. It has super fast fire rate and low recoil, which is very competitive here within Modern Warfare 3. It has a faster time to kill than the STG-44. Quartermaster suppressor is going to be our muzzle. At this point, that's just something you should expect. Now when it comes to the underbarrel, like I said, there's various choices. You can use the skeletal vertical grip, the jack slash, but personally, I really like the DR6 handstop. With the quartermaster suppressor and another recoil attachment, this gun has more than enough accuracy. So with this, we can just maximize this gun's speed, especially its sprint to fire speed and ADS speed by 8%, allowing us to bring up the gun faster and giving us a faster time to kill, and thus that's going to help this M13B even more to compete against the MW3 guns. Now from here, we can either choose a stock or a rear grip. The stocks on MW2 guns are technically trash for the most part, so we're going to go to a rear grip. And if you feel like you can control the gun at this point, you can put on the Bruin flash grip for a sprint to fire speed and ADS speed boost of 3 to 15%. But me personally, I want a little bit extra recoil control. So I'm going to go ahead and put on that D37 grip for that recoil control boost of 7% in all directions, really keeping this gun steady. And then from here, you can put on an ammunition, laser, barrel, but I'm not the biggest fan of the iron sights, so we're going to be even more accurate by using the jack glasses optic. Best optic in the game, giving us a clean sight, as well as firing aim stability, so you really keep the gun steady. Now at this point, all we got left is the magazine, and from here you can choose the 60 round mag, but I'm going to choose the 45 round mag because the 60 round mag is going to slow us down tremendously, and with 45 round mag we get 15 extra bullets with minimal loss to our movement speeds. And like this, the M13B pretty much becomes one of the best guns in the entire freaking game. I mean, not only does it look nice and it's ready to just absolutely slay out the opponents, but hardly has any recoil. Legit is my favorite MW2 AR, even with all the buffs to some of the other MW2 ARs, and it's worth rocking easily. What we got next here is one of the most versatile ARs in the entire game, and that's going to be the MTZ-556. Now, when it comes to the MTZ-556, you're going to be able to build it out for speed as well as accuracy. So when it starts off with the muzzle, of course, we're going to go ahead and put on that quartermaster suppressor. At this point, you guys already know it's the best attachment in the game. Now, when it comes to the underbarrel, if you wanted just speed straight up, you can use the DR6 hand stop. If you wanted some movement and some recoil control, the Jack Slash is right there for you. But for me personally, I really wanted a mix of both sprint to fire speed and ADS speed and vertical recoil control and gun kick control, which is what the skeletal vertical grip provides for us here, boosting those attributes by 4 to 8% in their respected areas. So not only are we going to be more accurate, but we're also going to have a faster time to kill, bringing up the gun faster. Now from here, we're going to move on to the stock here, and there's a couple of choices you can use here. You can use either the EXF Close Quarters Assault stock or the MTC Marauder stock. They're kind of similar in their recoil control bonuses. I more so personally prefer the EXF Close Quarters Assault stock, but either one really works, and it's kind of up to you and what you can control. And from here, you can either use an optic, ammunition, laser, barrel, but I'm going to go ahead and choose a rear grip here. And if you wanted a little bit more accuracy, you could put on the Bruin TR24 Assault grip, but personally, I'm going to put on the Rival Ace grip, because I wanted even more movement on this gun than we couldn't provide before, because we chose a skeletal vertical grip. So we got some movement speed and some sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, allowing us to be a lot more snappy with this gun and thus have a faster time to kill. Now from here, you can definitely choose an optic if you don't like the iron sights, but I'm going to choose a magazine. We're going to go ahead and max out the magazine with that 50 round drum mag. This gun has a super fast fire rate, and you're going to be running out of ammo really efficiently, so you want to have enough ammo for that ammo that you're going to, waste, obviously. And there you guys go. This is the MTZ that I like rocking with, and I mean, just look at it. Hardly any recoil. It hardly freaking moves. It's beautiful. One of my favorite guns in the entire game. Has some great speed for an AR. And I think you're going to be a big fan of it, especially with this camo decal combination I got going on. MTZ for life. Next up on this list, we got the fastest killing AR in all of MW3 MP, and that's going to be the SVA 545. Now, ever since the beginning of MW3 MP, the SVA has been a major problem, and all they've done really to the SVA is buff it, which is kind of crazy. But make sure you're landing your shots, because that hyperburst feature is what makes this gun overpowered. Muzzle, you guys already know, quartermaster suppressor is going to be a must use for this gun. Now for the underbarrel, you got a couple of different choices here. DR6 handstop for full on speed and movement, Jack Slash if you wanted some movement and some vertical recoil control, but I actually go a little bit different with this gun, and we're actually going to use the paracord grip. Not only does it come with no downsides, but it also gives us horizontal recoil control, keeping the gun more steady, and we get some movement speed, ADS movement speed, and we boost our sprint to fire speed by 12%, bringing the gun up super quickly, and thus giving us a crazy fast time to kill. So the paracord grip is really nice. It's nice for like a Black Ops 6 attachment technically. So now moving on over to the stock here, we're going to go ahead and put on that main V6 stock. This has awesome recoil control and gun kick control, boosting that by 8 to 21% in all directions. So these three attachments right here, they're going to keep the SVA nice and steady. Now from here, you could pretty much have the freedom to use an optic, laser, ammunition, but we're going to focus on a rear grip real quick, and we're going to go ahead and put on the Not Z3 grip, because we do need some sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, so that's going to get boosted by 15 to 3% with this additional attachment. However, if you feel like you're inaccurate, you could use the Citadel grip, or even the Demo 650 grip, but I like the Not Z3 grip here. Now from here, you can put on an optic if you don't like the iron sight and ammunition for more power, but I'm going to go ahead and put on a magazine because that little hyperburst feature that the SVA 545 has, it makes us run out of ammo faster, especially if you want to utilize that more. So those 15 extra bullets from the 45 round mag is going to come in clutch. 60 round mag would make us too slow. And right here with this SVA right here in hand, I mean, you're going to be bodying fools. Make sure you hit your shots with that initial burst. That's when the bullets really come out faster, but this gun hardly has any recoil, Gonna be really nice when you tap burst it, and you're gonna be beasting. It's the fastest killing AR for a reason, but there's something that kills a little bit faster. And lastly, we've got the DTIR battle rifle. Now, I know I'm technically cheating by putting a battle rifle here, but I had to put the DTIR. It's just simply the greatest long-range gun in the game when it comes to multiplayer, and it's just broken, literally. I know they've nerfed it a little bit, though, but it still feels really, really good. When it comes to the muzzle, at this point, you guys already know I love that quartermaster suppressor for the recoil control and staying off the minimap. Now, when it comes to the barrel, here's where you're going to have a couple of decisions to make. If you want really great recoil control and damage range, the Sanctum 60 long barrel is right there for you. This really allows you to hit hard and be accurate and kind of nullify the nerfs that you got. However, me personally, I really like the Barter XS short barrel because this is multiplayer and it's a little bit more faster paced. This is going to help our sprint to fire speed, our ADS speed, movement speeds, everything like that at the cost of some damage. And honestly, this gun, it already has really great damage range in my opinion that allows it to still have a fast time to kill. So it's up to you between those two barrels or even some of the other barrels. That's just kind of what I prefer here. Underbarrel wise, you can use the DR6 hand stop, the jack slash, and I'm going to go ahead and stick with DR6 hand stop. Gives us some extra sprint to fire speed, ADS speed, movement speed. But if you want to switch things up, you could obviously put on the jack slash or even the paracord grip if you feel like the recoil is a little bit difficult to control for whatever reason, but it's really not that hard, at least in my opinion. And then moving on over to the stock here, we're going to go ahead and put on that Rifleman 200 stock. It's basically the same thing as the stock we had on the STG. Gives us a 17% boost to recoil control in all directions. So this combined with the recoil control benefits from the quartermaster suppressor will allow this going to be one of the most accurate in the entire game. Now from here you can put on an ammunition, an optic, if you don't like the iron sights. But I'm going to go ahead and put on a magazine because we only got 20 rounds as our base magazine. And I'm a lot more comfortable with having a 40 round mag just so we have as much ammo as possible. And legit, with the DTIR, with this build right here, the gun naturally just doesn't have that much recoil. Clean iron sights, just feels really good in general. Like I said, if you feel troubled with the recoil, just change up the underbarrel and you might feel even better. But yeah, those are the top 5 fastest killing ARs in the entire game. I just had to put the DTIR. And if any of these helped you, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. We don't have that much time until Black Ops 6, but I'm trying to reach 250,000 subscribers during the Black Ops 6 year. I'm gonna be doing the craziest stuff when it comes to getting nukes with every gun in the game. So definitely look forward to it. I just want to say thank you guys for a blessed year so far here on Modern Warfare 3. Less than 20 days to freaking arrive at, and I'm still going to be going hard with the content until Black Ops 6 and then go even harder. Thank you for being here. I really freaking love you all.